Hey guys, this is Autumn with KAJ Bath & Body, back to make another soap for you. I'm going to make a birthstone soap for October. I have made little cute embeds. This is the pink. This is the pink Tourmaline. These are supposed to be little cosmos, October's birth flower. And then I have some Opal-lite. Okay, this is going to be a frosted soap. And we're gonna get going like we always get going. I'm gonna put my colloidal oats and my kaolin clay, mix them into my oils before I add my lye solution. Okay, so I got my stand mixture together. I blended in my powder ingredients, my kaolin clay and my colloidal oats. Now I'm just put my strain my lye solution into my oils. And then we'll be making soap. So I started using a nylon to strain my lye, just because I get these little, you'll see them, these little white specks in there, and I'm not quite sure what they are. I just don't want them in my soap. You always want to remember to get your nylon damp before you use it, or your lye water will just sit on top of it and it won't go through. So it's been a while since I made a frosted soap. I just hadn't had a really pressing idea for one. Okay, we're gonna give this a real quick. Not even gonna emulsify it. I just wanted it to mix a little bit. My plan is to do some pointed layers. I just successfully pulled that pour off with my I Love Fall soap, so now I'm all excited about it, and that's probably all you're gonna see for a little while until I get tired of it. Okay, that's good and mixed. Let's get our colors poured off, and we'll pour off for our frosting also. I'm kind of trying to mimic the colors in the Opal-lite, a little bit with the pink Tourmaline. I'm sure I'm saying that completely wrong. I think that would be good. So we're gonna set that to the side. So I'm excited for fall. I cannot wait for the weather to cool down. Sometimes I feel like I'm counting down the hours, counting down the days and the hours until it's gonna cool down. I get so tired of the California heat. When I lived in, well, I've lived in a lot of places, but when I lived in Iowa, let's see where else over there, Iowa, Chicago, Illinois, all in that area, mid-America, I love the weather. I love the storm. Well, let me rephrase that. I love the storms in that part of the country. Not necessarily the weather, because they got that moist heat, which makes it worse. I actually lived in Iowa without an air conditioner in my apartment. It was horrific. And somewhere that I did like the weather was in, I lived in Cheney, Washington, which was right next to Spokane. That was an awesome place. There was 4 distinct seasons. I'm gonna find something to stir these with. I also haven't picked out a fragrance for this yet, so I'm gonna go figure that out and bring you back in just a minute. Alright, so I decided to use Peach Bellini by WSP, and I keep some of my fragrance oils in jars like this, and I mix them with kaolin clay so I can just, shake them up and use them as I go. Okay, so I got the fragrance oil in here. We're gonna give them a good mix real quick, and then we're gonna do a pour. I actually haven't used Peach Bellini yet, so I'm not sure how it behaves. There's a little bit of vanillin in it, but I think it will be all right. There's not very much. Okay, real quick whirl. We don't want too much. Hopefully it behaves. Okay, so let's do the darker color on bottom. This is, wow. This is actually staying really fluid. Interesting. I actually think I need to wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna let these thicken up for a couple minutes. Well, maybe a minute, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I think we're ready to go. It's starting to thicken up. So let's get this blue in here. Let's do a pink. Okay, I am going to let this sit for just a couple minutes. We're going to come back and do the frosting, so I'll see you in just a minute. Okay guys, I am back. I went ahead and put some TD in my frosting. So I was reading, because I'm looking for new TD. I don't like the mix in oil because it never seems to get very white. So I'm on the hunt for a good water soluble TD. But for the ones that do like the oil but they complain about, that there's specks in it, the way I got rid of that is by using a nylon in a jar, put the oil, mix the oil and the TD, mix it real good, and then I put the nylon, open it up, pour it through, and then I go ahead and just leave it in there, and it keeps all the speckles in the nylon, so I don't get it into my mix. And that seems to do pretty good. I am trying to find, I have realized that the oil, at least for me, the oil TD does not get my soap nearly white enough. I always get a cream or a beige. But the water soluble TD, I can get a pretty good stark white. So I'm going to switch back. Okay, but for this is what we're using. This is about as white as it's going to get. I'm going to give this a good whirl and wait for it to get thick enough to pipe, and I will bring you back. Okay, it's time to frost this soap. Give it a quick spritz with some alcohol. Got my piping bag filled up with my frosting. Okay. It's a little runny, but that's okay. I always start, let's start right here. Do some good dollops down the middle. There we go. My frosting is really warm, and I'm not sure why. It's not usually like that. All right. Yeah, I haven't frosted a soap in a while. I don't know, it just hasn't been something that has been going with my designs lately. I'm not the best soap froster. It's not always even, but it will do. let's get our embeds on here. So let's place the Opal-lite first. I haven't really thought about how I want to put these on here. Now these are the smaller Opal-lites. Normally I use bigger stones that are heart-shaped. Almost all of my stone soaps. See, aren't these beautiful? I don't think the camera... Oh, man. Alright. Well, that's how we start out. There we go. Okay. Get it cleaned up. It will be fine. We'll put a flower there or something. Not too bad. All right. Let's try this again. So what do I want to put where? The first one right here. Do I like that? I think I do. See, you know, with Katie at Royalty Soaps, she has it down to a science. They do the 3 rows perfectly lined up, straight across. I don't really have that technique down. I kind of just put it where it looks good. So sometimes things don't line up right. But I'm really good at making it look like something's supposed to be where it is, whether it's supposed to be there or not. Okay. I'll put this one here. Now, if you've never ordered soap from me before, my bars are rather large bars. My bars average between 7 and 9 ounces. Now, an average bar is about 4 ounces. So, you get a lot of soap in each bar when you order from me. Okay, so let's place the pink Tourmaline. These are made out of glycerin soap. And they've got some Sparkle Me Plenty and pink mica. So let's put these here. We're going to have my soap flowers. And so each bar will have a soap flower. So these are supposed to be little cosmos. And that's October's birth flower. One of them. I think October, it's what I was reading is that it's cosmos, marigold, calendula is marigolds, right? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I'll have to look that one up. We have some little ones. Let's see, we'll put this one up here. Eek. I really hope I do right by I really hope I do right by my October babies. I hope they enjoy this. Okay. I really don't like this little one. Can you see that? Well, there's a little one right here that just does not look right. So we are going to switch it out. You have to be careful. Take that one out. We'll put this larger one in. That's better. Definitely better. Okay, it is glitter time. So I think I'm going to do, I have this Mad Mica Fairy Tale Princess, and it's a gorgeous pink. And then I have this pink, it's called Ballerina. It is sparkly and soft pink and gorgeous. And then of course, my favorite glitter. I love how big this, the chunkiness of this. Okay, so let's give it a spritz. And go to town. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Give it a good, with the holographic. Always gotta have some of the holographic. This gives it a good overall sparkle. Over the soap Tourmaline soap crystals. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna use some of this pink glitter right over my opals. I don't want them on it. I don't want it on the opals, but like right, just a little smidge next. There we go. Yeah, like in between the opals on top. I think it's a pretty little splash of pink to break up all the white up here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Kind of break up the... Because my frosting is white and my Opal-lite is white. And I don't want it to blend too much. So we'll break it up with this. I think it's working. And then we're going to take some of this Ballerina. And it's got some bigger chunks and some little chunks. And let's just go all over with this. Oh my goodness, I love this. I want it, yeah, a little on the sides. I want it to go down the sides a little bit. Like I said, with all white frosting, you want to make sure you got something to kind of break it up. Sometimes I do mica and oil drizzles on these, but it just wasn't gonna look right with what I wanted. And some up here. And these will rinse right off, this glitter. You just rinse off the top of your soap before you use it if you don't want to use it with it on there. It comes right off. It is not permanent at all. So don't ever let glitter hold you back. It comes off the first time you use it, it's gone. Well, first or second time, for the most part. Okay, let's give this a spritz. Gonna lock in that glitter. All right, my October Birthstone soap. I'll give you a close-up of the top. And we got the pretty Opal-lite on top. And then we got the pink Tourmaline soap crystals on the side. We got Cosmo flowers down the other side. We got lots of pretty glitter. All right, the cut is next. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, this is VoiceOver Autumn. So what do you think of these bars? I think they turned out beautiful. You see the dark circle in the middle? That's because my soap heated up, and that will actually fade in a couple days. If you stay until the end, you'll see the pictures of the finished bars, and the circle's almost completely gone. So those won't be there if you order them, so don't worry about that. I love the glitter. I love the embeds. I think they're great. All right, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this from me, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching this one. You have a great day. Thank you. Bye.